Hey everyone, Jessica here. Today we have a 2023 Roxor up on the lift, and we're going to be doing a quick time-lapse video of a rough country 5-inch spring over axle lift kit install, just to show everybody how simple it really is. These units come obviously with the leaf springs under the rear axle, so this kit relocates the springs to the stop side of the axle, giving us our 5-inch lift. To allow us to run a little bit bigger tire. Right now, this particular unit I've got is running 2-inch shackle lift with 33s on it and a stock bumper. Now with the 33 1250s and the stock bumper on the 2-inch shackle, they clear great until you go to a hard steer and then they rub on the bumper. So we're gonna put a lift kit in it and retain the stock bumper. Now here laid out on the bench, you can see the components that come in this rough country lift kit. We get a new pitman arm. Obviously we get some new U-bolts, hardware. Now these are the relocators that are going to go on the top side of the axles to allow us to mount to the stock locations, along with these brackets to help center the U-bolts. Now you'll see over here, these are bump stop relocating brackets. On this application, we're not going to be installing these. I want to maximize as much travel as I can, and honestly, I don't think we're going to come close enough anyways to need bump stops. New bracket for steering stabilizer, set of shocks, and some brake lines, longer extended brake lines for the front. Now on ours right now, I've gone and disconnected the brake lines already, so they had time to drain out, so you guys didn't have to watch as I waited for that to happen. So we're going to get going on. We're going to get started on the front end and get right to it. And that's pretty much it. Now, on this install, obviously, like I said, we didn't put the bump stops in. I still have to bleed the brakes out, spare you from me bleeding the brakes out. And I have to adjust the drag length so the steering wheel will be straight. I did edit out the part where I had to drill out the spring perch brackets. You gotta open them up to a 5/8 hole for the new larger U-bolts, but because my drill setup was off camera, it was just gonna be a lot of boring nothing time, so I took that out. And I gotta take this one back apart for the sake of the video. I kept it going, but Rough Country supplied me with front U-bolts that are about 1/2 inch too short, so they don't even hit the locks. Obviously not safe to drive that way. When I install my U-bolts, I usually like to shock the bottom of the U-bolts with a large brass mallet and then retighten them. And I'll take them for a short drive and I'll tighten them again and re-torque them and check the torque. Don't forget, torque everything. This one's obviously coming back apart. Not everything's been final torqued on it. But as you can see, I'm 6 foot tall. Thing stands up pretty good. Now these are 33 1250s on a 5-inch lift with a 2-inch shackle in the front. Overall, I think it came out really good. And yes, there is room for a bigger tire if you wanted it. But I kind of like the 33s. I don't want to fill up the entire wheel well on this. So stay tuned in the future for more videos. I'll do more in-depth videos, more how-to videos. This was just simply a quick time-lapse video to show you that it's really not all that involved. If you've got any specific questions or want to see anything in detail, just drop me a comment below, and I will do my best to accommodate you. Thank you guys for watching.